What's up, guys? In this video, we're going to be doing another hot takes Reddit video. I did find another Reddit page that does have pretty recent hot takes from people that put it in their Reddit page. Soon, I want to start doing this in my comment section. So when I start getting more comments from people with hot takes, this is definitely something I do want to put into the next video and just kind of cycle through each video, use the last contents. But in the meantime, while we grow this channel and we don't have any, we're going to go ahead and use Reddit. So first one is mine is well, my hot take is that designer fragrances are better than niche. I don't know how to explain it. I just like designer more. All my favorites are designers. I just feel wealthy when I buy designer things, fragrances included, with the exception of Parfum de Marly because those cost a couple $100. So I guess this guy is more into smelling luxurious. I don't think designer. I think he's more into buying the brand and just more. We're just interested in telling someone what he's wearing and it's from Gucci or if it's from Dior. I think that's just what he's looking for, just to be able to say this is Gucci or Dior. My guess is this is probably a younger person. Um, I'm sorry about the background noise. Living in the city does not help, but um, so yeah, I definitely believe this is a younger person. It just seems like someone that cares about how their money is portrayed, or you know, I believe that if he probably thinks things as of they know what this is, like Gucci and Dior. I think it's more luxurious if you say a brand and people don't know what it is. So let's say Zerjoff. People are probably like, I don't know what this is. Then if they look up a fragrance on their own, they see how much the money is, and it's just like, okay, this is insane. Um, so it's one of those things that probably just cares about name brand. Next one is you are in fact allowed to continue enjoying drugstore, celebrity, and designer perfumes, no matter how into quirky, obscure indie fragrance you get. So I mean, enjoy what you enjoy. Designer perfumes, I enjoy. Celebrity, one of my first ones was a David Beckham that I have no idea what exactly it was. I enjoyed that fragrance. Drugstore fragrances, I have no idea. I didn't even know drugstores carried fragrances, maybe like a Walgreens. But I know they carry like cheap designer fragrances like Davidoff's Cool Water or like Jupe or something. Um, I know like my local Walgreens carries 1 million. What else do they carry? Ralph's Club, things like that. So I'm not too sure about the drugstore stuff, but I mean, if you enjoy the celebrity and designer stuff, I mean, well, especially celebrity stuff, I think there could be good ones. So like, I know Ariana Grande for women is a pretty popular one now, which is I guess more designer than celebrity, but I have no idea how you consider that fragrance. Not sure why it would be designer though. So next hot take is this is a ridiculous hobby. However, there are worse ways to waste money. Edit. Also, it isn't a fragrance addiction. You have a shopping problem. So shopping problem. So I think you could have the fragrance addiction and the shopping problem. Um, I think you could also just have the fragrance addiction by itself. So the fragrance addiction part of it, I believe you want to smell something different. Um, you just want to keep on smelling new things and try to find something new and just looking for that one thing. So I kind of fell into this trap of the fragrance addiction. That's why I say that, because I was looking for a particular scent that couldn't like just couldn't be topped. And that scent for me was Intoxicated by Killian. Once I found the clone of it, it was I need to have the actual one. That was the, and then after that, I kind of just died down on buying stuff. I actually ended up selling most of my collection of clones just because it was clones I wasn't happy with. It was just that situation of wanting to find that one fragrance that really just couldn't be beat. for myself. So right now, Intoxicated by Killian is that I pick up things here and there, just to hopefully top it. But at the same time, there's other scents I want to enjoy, and I enjoy fragrances. So it's, I enjoy Cartier, I enjoy random things like that. But I only buy it when it makes sense. I don't just splurge on it just to spend the money. But I also do believe that people can have a shopping problem just with wanting to have that one new package coming in and the excitement and the waiting and the can't wait to open the package, because after that, you open the package and that's it. Then they probably forget about the fragrance. They could care less about it. So, is it a ridiculous hobby? I think so, but it's a hobby. So with hobbies, you could pretty much, I mean, it could be stupid, but it's something you enjoy doing, so that's why it's a hobby. I don't think hobbies could be really criticized just because it's something people have fun doing. So, um, yeah, some are sports, but fragrances, it's fun too. Um, there's definitely worse ways to waste money, absolutely. So, yeah, that's it for that one. Next one, let's see. You don't have to abide by seasons if you don't want to. Just be mindful of your spraying and where you're wearing it to. So I agree. If you don't really care too much about fragrances and you don't mind about the seasons, then don't mind about the seasons. So um, I would say Intoxicated by Killian, which I was just talking about, is one of the ones that it's better for fall. I do wear it at nighttime, no matter what temperature it is. Um, so I don't completely abide by seasons. I use them more as a way to know what the fragrance or just how thick the aroma would be. So let's say if it's a springtime fragrance, then you know it's going to be a lighter fragrance. If it's a darker fragrance, then it's probably going to be a winter fall type of fragrance. And sometimes just the fragrance, the vibe it has, kind of just goes with fall. So like let's say, um, I don't know, it's just some fragrance with like cinnamon and just stuff that reminds you of Thanksgiving. Of course, that's gonna be more for the fall. Something that reminds you of like pumpkin spice. Then that's when I could see the seasons coming into play. Or that's when I care more about what season it's for. Um, but then you get something more like green-ish. That's more for like the spring, and then something more blue for like the summer. That helps you kind of know more of what the scent profile is. Sometimes I look at the accords on fragrances, and it could go either way. But if you could, like, let's say on Fragrantica, it shows you what season it's normally meant for, or people think it's meant for, then that gives me a better idea of what the fragrance smells like. Don't sell the house to buy some sort of niche gem you've told yourself will complete you and equally leave you overdrawn. I love it, but it's a bottle of oil and alcohol at the end of the day. I agree. Don't sell way too much just to get a bottle of you know scented oil and alcohol. Definitely be smart with the money. Um, there's the paying for options, which I mean, people use, which it's not a bad thing. If it's easier for you to split them up in checks, with different checks, then it's easier for you to do it that way. But I know other YouTubers make it seem like if you can't afford it, just don't buy it at all. But they tell you to save, which is pretty much doing the same thing. Um, as long as you have the self control, saving, you're putting, let's say there's something for $100, and then what, paying 4 weeks is $25 every 2 weeks or whatever, and then same fragrance, $100. You just have to save the money and keep it in your account. But you don't have the fragrance. You'll probably end up spending it on something else. It's one of those things that paying for, it is what it is as long as you're smart with it. Just kind of don't go way too crazy on the paying for, because you could pretty much wrap yourself up pretty badly in that. Telling others what to buy and what not to buy, that designer is boring, that niche is too expensive, comes off super snarky. Let people enjoy what they want. It's not your life. So yeah, I completely agree. Um, I don't think design is boring and niche. If it's too expensive, I kind of don't want to buy it. Just because I know I would probably fall in the trap of wanting to buy more to see how it would fit, or like, is there a better one than this? And that's very expensive fragrances. So that's when probably sampling would probably be a smart move, or buying, the discovery sets. But telling others what to buy and what not to buy, I think people just have their different tastes. So you could say like that one guy from earlier that you could tell him designer's boring, but he only cares about telling people that it's more a Gucci fragrance or a Cartier fragrance, or one of those things. But niche, they're saying that niche is too expensive, so you shouldn't buy niche. That's another thing that, I mean, if you can't afford niche, it might be too expensive to you, but it might not be too expensive to somebody else. Can't be cut off, but that's all I have for you guys today. Please leave some hot takes in this video. Kind of want to see what these hot takes look like. Hopefully I can get more so I can make a video just off of my comments. But yeah, please leave a like and subscribe, and that's all I got for you guys. See you guys on the next one.